everybody, welcome back. It's casserole season around here, and we're making another good recipe today. And this is going to be the best tater top casserole. I didn't call it that. The name of the dish is actually called the best tater top casserole. And I got the idea from the Consumer Guide, put out a cookbook in 1981. This is so good. It's got all our favorite stuff that we grew up with. Van Camp, Velveeta, Kraft. It's so good. Look, and they make all those good brands into good casseroles. So I'm gonna try this out today because I haven't had this in a very long time. So come on back, and before I go on, I've got this cool drink. I'm drinking a Corona Premier, low carb, because we're gonna need low carb beer because we're gonna eat all this. Isn't that hilarious? That's how good this is. Oh, it's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Haven't had this in a very long time. But my drink glass today, vintage drink glass, 1982, also 1982, is going to be the Little Flintstones collection here. They did the little baby collection or something. And Pizza Hut put this out. I love this glass. All the time I pick this glass up, I say, Wilma! I say it's so funny. I love the Flintstones. So yummy, so yummy. Big sip. So this is all layering, guys. Not gonna take you maybe 4 products. Super easy. You may, like I tell you, you may already have all this. We're gonna use our cream of mushroom soup because nothing makes a casserole like cream of mushroom soup. You're gonna take your ground beef or your ground turkey. I'm using ground turkey. I seasoned this the way I like it. You know, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Add your onions, add your spices. I know, I get a lot of heck for that. Everybody tells me, I'd really like that if it had onions in it. Well, put onions in there. Add what you like. Add what you like. So basically, you're gonna start off with your meat first. And guys, you can even, if you don't wanna use cream of mushroom, you use cream of chicken because it's just as good. And some people want to make this a little heartier. You know, they want it to taste like chicken or something. Cream of mushroom has a very good taste, but it's usually the meat. So, you know, and like I tell you, spice this up the way you like it. So fold this in, you know, don't mix really tight. Like I always tell people, don't mix this like a cake mix. Just kind of mix this, fold this in. And also, you don't want to get it all over the pan. You know, you don't want it coming out or splashing out. In fact, you could mix this in a bowl first. I'm just kind of folding this in because I need the flavors of this. Use a whole can. And for a little bit of spice in here, you're going to use your Worcestershire sauce. I hate to say that word because I can never pronounce that right. So you're going to just use a tablespoon of that. We're gonna use a tablespoon of this. And look at that, this tablespoon looks really big. I was looking at that, I was like, is this really a tablespoon? I was like, that's almost too much. I'm almost just gonna add a little bit. So just add a little bit of that. Let me stir that in a little bit. Let me stir that in. And I think that's basically your salt. I think that's what they're doing. I mean, this has enough salt. I don't add any more salt. I'm doing exactly what the cookbook told me to do because I remember following this recipe last time and it was a hit. And I thought, I've got to do the exact same thing. So then you're going to add your cheese. You're going to add your cheese, and you're just going to add a little bit because you're going to use the rest of the cheese to top it with. I don't ever use the handle. There you go. I hope everybody's doing great. Thank you for coming back. I know how important it is to get viewers, and I thank you. I look at your oh my gosh. Last week, I tell you what, I had a good laugh. Tuna casserole was a little traumatic for some people. Some people loved it. Some people were like, I never want to eat that again. And everybody had their own way of making it. I love that. Some people added chips. Some people added cornflakes. It was neat. It was just neat hearing about it. Some people wanted onion. Chevy, you know who you are. He was like, oh, you know, we used to make that. Oh, and I think it was TL Slots. They used to just make macaroni and then add the tuna on the, you know, mix the tuna fish inside. You know, they didn't do it as a casserole. And I'm going to try that idea out for summertime because I think that would be a good salad. So anyway, so guys, you start off with your ground beef, your ground turkey. Fold it in your cream of mushroom soup. Then you added your cheese. And last but not least, you're going to add your tater tots. Now you put these as close as you want. If you want to add just a little bit, if you just want to add a little bit of cheese, a little bit of tater tots. So I noticed some people, they you know, on YouTube, there's a lot of these videos out. They put them very close together. I just kind of, you know, I kind of like a little bit of my you know, my stuff on the bottom to see through. And I was like, I don't know if I want it, you know, like a cake on top. I just don't. So, you know, add as many as you want. And like I always, and it's so funny because I had to make some regular ones because I thought I got to dip some in ketchup. I got to make regular ones. All else fails, you know, you got a whole plate of this. So anyway, you know, a whole plate of tots. So yeah, use the Ore-Ida ones, use the store brand ones. And I just recently found out that Ore-Ida, I had no idea, is a mix between Oregon and Idaho. How did I not know that? Jim's Kitchen put that on there, and I was like, I didn't know that. I've been eating these for a lifetime, and I like the crinkle fries too. And I just thought it was so funny, so I thought I'd share that with you. You probably knew that already. I didn't. You're gonna bake this, guys. As you can see, it looks nice. Looks nice through the pan. Take this to a dinner or whatever, you know. Everybody's got these little potluck dinners they go to. This is a hit. I'm telling you, this is a hit. It'll go quick. You're gonna do this 350, 370, 40 minutes because you want all this to cook on top and it's all gonna melt together. And what I do is I cook it for about 20 minutes and then I add a little bit more of the cheese on top. So, you know, do it the way you want to, add what you want, make it even better, or leave some stuff out. Life's too short to eat what you don't like. I always say that. But through the magic of TV, I'm excited. Ooh, let me see how hot this is. Oop, it's a little hot. It's a little hot. Let me do this. Oh, and by the way, my shirt says Taters before haters. I love this shirt. I think Bunny got me this shirt. So this is so funny because we eat tater tots all the time we're together. So anyway, let me try this out. I'm going to use my Fred Flintstone little plate here. Let me get a little bit. Do I have a big spoon? Okay, let me just use this spoon. Okay, we're going to try this out. Oh my gosh, it's all melted together. I can barely reach in there. Okay, we're going to try this out. I think that's enough. And I made a small dish. Oh gosh, it smells good. I just like the way tots smell when they're, you know, when they're in the oven. They just smell so good. Let's try this out. And I do know that some people in their comments on another channel, they actually bake their tots about 20 minutes and then add them to the top because they don't like their tots soft. They want crunchy tots. Happy dance, guys. Happy dance. I gotta tell you, I like it. It's been a while. Gosh, it's just good. You know, it's just good. It's what do I call this? Comfort food. It's just good comfort food. And you know, you can't eat like this every day, but you know, once a week. You know, I get my cheat day. You know, tomorrow I'll be back to salads and cauliflower and stuff like that. But, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm loving it. So, and like I tell you guys, if you don't want to make this casserole, by all means, get your little tots ready. Toast them as you want. Add your little ketchup to your shot glass. It's game day. And do a little dipping. And make yourself a plate of tots because that's how good they are. You just eat them by themselves and they're good. So I thought that was so funny. But my silly little craft is behind me, as you can see. Let me put this down here. And let me show you what I've been working on. I've got all this fun stuff. I took the little love signs from the dollar store and I just painted a pink and I glued them together and I made a little box and I just liked it. It's not really a vase. I just put some little silk flowers in there and some lights. I love anything with lettering and love because it reminds me of the sign over in Philadelphia. When we went on a trip there, I love that sign. And now when I see love, the sign, I just seem to keep buying them. But I just glued that together with the E6000 glue and just formed it in a little box. Made that. It's going to be a plain brown wooden color at the dollar store. Bought 4 of them. I like the way it looks. And I recycled some old. These are for Bunny. I know. She likes it when I make her stuff. So I just recycled these little cans, the Pringles, added some fabric. They sell these little squares of fabric. You get a bunch for like $1 at Walmart. Add Hello Kitty, add whatever you like, you know. I did this one with postcards because Bunny, I like everything from the 70s. Bunny likes everything from the 50s. I thought this was funny. It's got some guy, oops, my tape is still on here from holding it. I glued 2 postcards together. This one says, let's see, honey, I'm already at my cruising altitude. I thought that was so funny. And this lady's saying, you'll eat it, and you'll like it. So Bunny's going to love this. I packed this up, and I know people are going to say, oh, she made me something, how weird. No. Trust me, you look in here, you get all the good stuff. You get the lotto tickets, you get the fingernail files, you get a little candle, I always make my stuff fun. I always make my stuff fun and try, just a little can of fun. Like I tell you, anybody can do a gift bag, but if you do something like this, it's extra special. You made it yourself and you recycled something. And my bracelets. I don't know if you can see my bracelets. Basically, I take an X-Acto, a box, well, a box cutter would be hard, but X-Acto or scissors, I cut this band off and I just, made it to the size I wanted to, added my old purse fabric of my Gucci bag, added one that was tearing, it was terrible. And then this one is my Kiss bracelet. And I got busy and I just had so much fun doing this one. And if you need a bigger bracelet, use the Gatorade bottle because I like the clear. I like everything acrylic. For some reason, I just love that look. I did this martini glass one. I did this one with the cards. I just thought this was funny because 8's my favorite number. Queen of Hearts coming up, Valentine's Day. U of H, because U of H, we're winning in basketball. I know, I can't wait. March Madness is coming up. Campbell's soup. I want to do this because I wanted the Andy Warhol look. Don't know if I'll wear it out, but I liked it. I wanted to try it. It was one of the first ones I tried. You're going to use the clear glue. You're going to coat the glue on here, and then you're just going to add your little, here's one right here. You're going to add your little piece of paper inside, and it's glue, it'll be gluey, it'll be all weird and wet in there. And this is clear, so you don't see it. And then you'll just add your piece of paper, and then you'll put paper clips or something to hold it. Dries in about 2 hours, and you get these fantastic bracelets. I like the way they look. Just something silly that I like to make, and I love making bracelets. I don't know why. And then this is so funny. I know she's gonna try to figure this out and go, how do I get the candy out? Well, I took the part that I cut out, and then I just added the top, taped it, put a bow around it. Lotta took it, Tootsie Rolls, Hershey Kisses, super easy. Do this with any bottle. I thought it'd be cute if you did a green bottle or something, or a colored bottle, it'd be even funnier. The Subi honey, our honey place always passes these out. I save them. I found a flip top, pistachio nuts. They're a hit. I can't stop at one. I eat the whole thing. I love pistachios. I love nuts. So anyway, this is no big deal. I think it's fun. It's going to save you some money. And this casserole goes far. I'm telling you, I'll be eating this all week. I get a little bit here and there, or I'll probably just have it tonight. I don't know. It's just that good. But anyway, big sip, guys. Hope you're doing great. Enjoy your winter. Stay warm and try this out. And big kisses. Bye.